street lights. Well, I say street lights, more park light. Well, basically, I'm in a park now, about 20 minutes away from the other oasis-like thing that I was at earlier. Wow, I can see a chair. Isn't that amazing? You'd think I'd never seen a chair before. Yeah, my reason being, just wanted to find another bit of peace and quiet. You know what? If you want to find some peace and quiet, don't go into the centre of Singapore. Just a thought, you know. Just in case you were thinking, you know, I'm a bit low, I just need to be away from some people, where shall I go? And I'll head straight into the centre of Singapore. Size of London, 4.7 million people, I think. Really, it was a bad move. I'd be better off just digging a hole in the ground and just climbing in, burying myself. So I've got absolutely no chance of any solitude around here. But I was thinking on the way down, the hopelessness of it all. That's a bit extreme. Not the hopelessness of it all. Just the futility of being on the moon, you know. Just, you can't help it if you're walking down the street and suddenly you feel low, or relatively low. I mean, people feel a lot lower than I do. But it's all laid out on a plate. I was thinking, and it hadn't even occurred to us what a dick I'd been on the plane coming over, flying with some Amsterdam airline, the KLF or something, I don't know, KLM, and the first plane I've come across, not that I've been on too many, but the first plane I've come across where they didn't have your own private aircon, you know, above you. They had aircon running down the centre aisle, but me being addicted to window seats, just sticking my heat out all the while, I didn't have it, and it was quite warm on the plane. So I was starting to feel a bit agitated. Now, from Amsterdam to here is about 11 or 12 hours, so I don't know, by hour 4 I was really getting pissed off. And it wasn't the most enjoyable flight at all, because we had the shutters down and I was just looking straight ahead. I had a liquid crystal display TV jammed into the back of the guy's headrest in front, or the woman's headrest, I can't remember. Oh, it was a guy, annoying bastard, he wouldn't settle. Yeah, it was a geezer. Anyway, that isn't the point, just staring straight ahead. Liquid crystal display switched off because I'm a miserable bastard and I didn't want to watch fucking blockbusters and all that shite. Makes me feel superior if I look at everyone else and they're watching a load of shit. And that was exactly what happened. But the whole feeling superior thing didn't work out. By the end of it, I was kind of fuming, but I had to keep it to myself because I was with other people. But the fact was, I mean, given the amount of money that I paid for the flight, say in that one direction, half that money, I mean, that would be about 4 days pay or something. So it was 4 days of work to enable me to come from a shitty, dingy, smelly, horrible, damp flat in Bensham to Singapore, yet I was still on the moon. I didn't have cold air blowing on the top of my head. It's a disgrace, that. Is anyone I can complain to? Sort of shit, you know? And you just think, fuck me, you know, what chance have you got as a being when you're just dissatisfied with these fucking miracles that are laid on for you for minimum effort, you know? It's not like I'm fucking working in a salt mine, you know, for me money or anything like that. Yet still these irritations build and you fucking, and it's just fucking stupid. And at the time when you're taken in by the mood, you feel fully justified, like the whole world, the whole universe, every fucking being that inhabits it is at fault. And if they're not with you on this one, they're too thick to understand how shit the world is, you know, and it's just you and fucking and stuff like that. I should be careful shooting around here. I am cheering up. I think I've discovered a new form of therapy. Little 10-minute bursts in a foreign country. But anyway, so I get here and the same thing. I'm in the middle of Singapore. I'm starting to feel a bit low because I'm repeatedly listening to the noise of traffic and everyone around me I don't know, and all they're doing anyway is shopping and eating and shopping constantly, you know, and you just think, fuck, you know. I'm not quite sure what it is I'm trying to express, because when you're in it, when you're in the thick of it, it just feels so real, you know. I could watch this later, won't be long before I'm miserable again. I could watch this in a really grim mood, watch myself wander up and down ranting and raving and laughing and moaning and all the rest of it, and just think, you complete cod. Whatever you were thinking or feeling right then was false. How you're feeling right now, watching yourself on there, this is how it really fucking is. And it just seems to be up and down like that throughout your life. Every fucking minute, you know? Round and round and round. It's like a fruitcake. I have absolutely no control over my thoughts. Although I can get it together enough to go on a holiday, buy a little camcorder-y thing, get a rucksack, and just generally behave myself and not get hit by buses and not get into fights and this, that and the other. I still don't have any real control over what matters, i.e. my state of mind, you know. I'm going through the motions physically of what, you know, a citizen might, you know, well-behaved citizen should be going through, but that doesn't help, you know what I mean? It doesn't help. Anyway, I'm going to head off to, what the hell is this station called? I think it's called, no I don't, I'm not even going to think what it's called. Oh da 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 dun dun. Ah, it's called Derby Gout. I think I'm getting gout. I've had a gammy foot for a few days, like, I don't know if it's specifically Derby Gout, I don't know what, you know, what flavours of gout one can get. But I'm sure you don't spell it like that either. Anyway, you've seen the procedure for me going down these. Ooh. No. Thought I saw an octopus, but it was just an escalator. See you in a bit.